Hey you guys, my name is Rikki. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get this going and let's review a foundation. So today we're going to be reviewing the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Foundation. I managed to finally find this at my local Ulta. I actually had to go to two of them because one of them thought they were the only one in San Diego that had it, and it turns out they are not. I got the shade 710. I apologize if I mispronounce this, but Marcau, I think. Oh, 24 months. Okay. Huh. Many people probably know this, but when you have a foundation, you have makeup, whatever, they have an expiration date on the back. And normally, for a foundation, honestly, it's like 6 to 12 months. This one is 24 months, which is pretty long. And it's also made in Italy, so she bougie or whatever. You know, I'm Italian, so it's all good. Pulling her out of the unicarton, it is just a little squeezy tube foundation. I actually really like the component that it's in. It's really like, I don't know, it's really nice. It's very clean. It's very like friendly overall. Ooh, okay. So actually, before you can get any product out, you have to, it has a little seal on it, which I actually really like, because in any like foundation that you get at Sephora, I'm pretty sure you have to like, you can just open it and go. Which, not that that's a bad thing. I mean, obviously, like, we all use foundation like that. But this just means that, like, you know that when you get it, it's never opened, which is, in my opinion, really good. Okay, so I really hope I got the right shade. So we're gonna see if I did. Yeah. I do my foundation after I do my brows and my eyes. I'm gonna go quick, hop off camera, and just do my eyes real quick. I was gonna do a full, like, get ready with me with all of my makeup, but I figured I want to keep it mainly focused around the foundation. I don't want to do, like, I don't want to off-track it too much. So I'm going to throw on my Fresh Sugar Peach Lip Balm and get these brows and these eyes slayed up. I do have work today for a long day of appointments, because it is, what is today? Friday. So let's get this going. I'm back with looking like a bad bitch now. Like, I don't know, having my eyes on and like my lashes and everything, like, I feel so much better about my human being self, even without like foundation and stuff. But yeah, I also have like, I'm breaking out a little bit. I know some people think I have like this amazing skin. Yeah, no. I'm like breaking out a little. I think I have like one of my, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna do this foundation review just like I would do any other foundation. I don't know if there's any like specifics that this foundation should be used with or anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and use my color corrector from Dragon Beauty. Just in the normal places that I honestly color correct. I mean, I wouldn't change it. I am low-key running out because I use this color corrector every day. So if anybody has those connects with Nikita and wants to put me on that PR list, hit her up, because a bitch would love that. High tea. And then I use a beauty blender. You can see orange. I use a beauty blender to blend it out. You can use a beauty blender or a flat brush. The beauty blender will absorb a little bit of product. So if you're having trouble, like, where you have too much product down, you can use a beauty blender. I honestly just like use whatever's closest to me. Either way, like, either one works for me. So going in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I use this in whatchamacallit, kind of all over my face. And I just pat it in. And then I leave it for a second because it will like, the color corrector dries down, but when you put this guy, it like makes it wet again. So you have to just like let it sit for a second so it can kind of like stick down. You can see like some of the like orange comes off on your hands. So this is supposed to be like stupid full coverage. I'm gonna use a beauty blender to blend this out. Normally I would use a foundation brush. I normally use my Morphe Y7 to blend foundation out, but I just really have been liking using a beauty blender lately. So yeah. Sorry, I was refixing the brightness on my settings. That looks like it could be a really good match, honestly. Also, most people don't realize that, like, so in a lot of my Instagram posts, I wear foundation that's darker than me because I like to give, like, a little bit of a tan. But yeah, I don't know why I dotted it. Sometimes I dot foundation on, sometimes I don't. Okay. That's not bad. I've been trying to, like, go towards my more natural shade lately. Just to, like, stay true to my skin, and, like, especially because now that it's getting into summer, like, I'm not gonna be wearing as many, like, closed off hoodies and stuff. The reason I'm wearing this hoodie today is because, my room is mad cold. So, like, my room and, like, where I live is, like, the coldest place in the entire freaking unit. So, yeah. Okay. I also, like, as you can see from here, like, I get very red in the face. So, don't, like, worry. Okay, so I'm just using my Jeffree Star concealer. This is in the shade C2. Again, I'm real fair. I'm running out of this concealer, and it really makes me sad. Because, again, this is my #1 most used concealer. Next time I restock on it, I'm going to grab C2 and C4 just to be able to warm up a little bit. Because this is, like, it honestly is a very good shade for me, and I really, really, really love this shade. But sometimes I do, again, like to, like, warm up. I'm gonna also grab the Fenty concealer in 150, and again, just to, like, warm up, I'm gonna put a little bit of that here. And this is just blending concealers. The Jeffree concealer is pretty luminous, and this one is pretty matte, so it should be a good mix. I just use a tiny bit just to, like, it's really only to warm up the very, like, outer portions. And just blend her out. So far, the Jeffree concealer is blending really nicely to the Juvia's Place foundation. So that's what a lot of, like, it kills me when, like, some of my products don't work with other of my favorites. Like, I know I have the Found Sealer foundation from Tarte. I actually absolutely adore the finish of it. It looks beautiful. Like, I use it a lot, to be honest. But it, like, with the Jeffree concealer, I feel like it separates a little. Especially on my nose. Like, I feel like it separates. And I really don't like that because, like, the Jeffree concealer is my favorite. And it's not even just because it's Jeffree. Like, it genuinely is, like, a really good concealer. So now I have that on. I'm just going to set it really quick with some powder. Again, I've been going through a lot of my makeup lately just because I've been doing a lot of different trials. I've been doing a lot of freelance as well. So my kit has been being exhausted a lot too. So I'm just going to set it real quick with the powder I have on hand. This is the Morphe E2. It's one of my favorite brushes, honestly. It's just big, it's dense, it's fluffy, but, like, it takes off powder really well, and it doesn't disrupt the foundation underneath. And then it also, like, it carries the foundation a little bit too, which is nice. So, like, I can take it and I can, like, go like this, and it'll kind of, like, transfer the powder. And it just, like, sets it all into place. Okay. So far, I really like this. It's really pretty. Like, I know this is, like, I'm really white, but that's just me, so. Fenty bronzer that I have currently might be a little bit too warm. Let's see. It's the Fenty and Private Island. I'll try it. I'll give it a shot just to see if I can, like, warm it up a bit. But the Fenty bronzers, I will, like, if anybody's wondering about them, they're very good, but they're very pigmented. So So you kind of have to like work in small circulars. Yeah, she's pretty warm. Okay, I'm gonna put this down and then blend it out with my big fluffy, and then I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of a gentler bronzer. Just because I don't want to like, I don't want it to be too intense. But since I have it on that side, I mean, when you do something on one side, you have to do it on the other. Like, you just have to make it symmetrical. So, but I'm glad this is gonna show like how this can work if like you mess up with your makeup. So if the foundation sticks and it doesn't like transfer or move. Also, it's doing well with my smile line. What I will do is I'll take my big fluffy, my E2, kind of go like this, and then blend her into the skin. And that will soften it a lot. Yeah. So that makes that much more bearable. Just to continue bronzing, because I want more bronzer, I'm going to go in with a little Z palette I have made. A couple of the shades, like, busted out. Well, no, this I just used up. These two busted out. Just because I'm clumsy and sometimes I drop my stuff. So this is just a bronzer from Dior. I'm just going to, again, go in and bronze up. This is a little bit softer than this guy is. They're still very similar, but this one's a little bit softer, which I enjoy. Honestly, maybe the next time I do this, I'm going to try using like Hoola Light or something. Some people have their opinions about Hoola. I like it, honestly. It's not bad. Like, some people have, like, I think they just think because it's Benefit it's bad, but it's really not. And Hoola Light is a really good shade, especially for people who are as fair as I am. I know at work, actually, they gave me, we were getting Benefit gratis, and they gave me a Hoola Original, and it's because I always wear foundation that's like a little bit too dark for me at work. Because like, especially working at Sephora, like everybody wants to be bronzy, everybody wants to be glowy and all that kind of stuff. Which I mean, honestly, that's whatever, that's cool. Like, I would love to be able to tan and be a freaking bronze goddess. Like, I have a friend named Emily who's literally a goddess. Like, she's so beautiful. Same with my friend Blue. So beautiful. And their tan is... This is my favorite nose contour brush. It's just a side taper brush. It's from Amazon. Like, it's from one of those kits that... like $12, you get like 50 brushes or something. I don't know. With nose contour, I literally just like take it down the sides of my nose, blend it upwards at the tip, and then just round out my nose here. I like to use the sides of the brush and then just like press it in. And normally, like, whenever I do my nose contour, you will have that, like, it'll be, like, a little bit of a harsh line. And I'm fine with that. Because then I go in, again, with either my E2 or a Beauty Blender. And just blend it a little bit. And really just, like, just using patting motions and blending motions will be your best friend. And then I'll go in with this guy. And that's my nose contour. It's really simple, really easy, and it comes out beautiful, like always. I am gonna go in again with these guys. These are some of my favorite blushes from Dior. I honestly have long since forgotten the name since I built this palette, but I kind of just like go into them all, and just put a little bit. And I normally, again, you're gonna, like, whenever you see any of my tutorials or anything, you're gonna notice I, like to ham up and then go in and blend it. For some reason, I just feel like it makes it softer and it makes it look more seamless. So like for instance, like that's perfect to me. That's how it looked, and now it's like this, and that's perfect. And it's all about diffusing it and blending it out so it doesn't have that harshness. I'm almost a little bit scared to bake because this is so matte. But I'm gonna do a small, just a very, very light bake. What I'll do is, wow, I'm sorry if you can hear my stomach rumbling. It literally is like a freaking gargoyle right now. I've been like dieting and I don't only eat like 600 to 700 calories, like maybe 900 calories a day. Just because I've been trying to drop weight. Yeah. I don't bake under my eyes because, I mean, I don't want them to dry out. So I just don't bake under my eyes. So what I'm going to do now is just grab a quick highlighter. While that's on. I normally do my highlight and my bake, or my highlight and my lips rather, while I'm baking. So I'm going to use, this is an old guy. I forgot I owned this because I've been using my ice cold for so long. I forgot I owned Eclipse. Eclipse is from the Jeffree Mini MUA collaboration, if you guys remember that, a hot minute ago. Like, all tea and shade, like, aside, it's actually a really pretty shade. So, like, I don't know. Even if, like, you don't really see anything on Jeffree's page or really don't really see anybody use this collaboration anymore whatsoever. Because it's like a shade topic in the beauty community. I really like this shade. It's really pretty. It's like a champagne-y pink, which is like, it's just a really nice shade for me, especially with my skin tone. And it glows beautifully. Like, I feel like it's just like his other Skin Frost, but like it just has like a like soft focus effect, which is just so pretty. A little bit of nose. I do my nose highlight when I'm baking. I know it's kind of weird, I feel like, but it just disperses it really nicely. I'm not a really big fan of fan brushes. I just don't think they're that great, but like this one for brow highlight and also in artistry, if you're gonna do under like lower lash line mascara, is really pretty. Which, by the way, if you guys want to know some good mascaras, like the Laura Mercier one that they just came out with, where is it? The Caviar Volume, really bomb. And also the Too Faced Damn Girl mascara, really good mascaras. They're so pretty. I like to go here again just because. But, so that's what I do for that. I did have a lip balm on, so I probably won't take this, like, foundation lip off. Normally, I'll put, like, lip balm on and then wipe it off. It's kind of like an extra step that I do sometimes. But I'm gonna actually line my lips. This is the Make Up Forever Whatever Walnut lip pencil. It's currently my favorite shade. Because it's like my lip color. Oh, I went way far down. I need to not talk when I'm doing this. It's like my lip color, but like a brown tone, which is really pretty. So this is the lip I'm gonna wear. Well, I really mess with that. Don't worry about that. Whenever you mess up your lips, believe me, I'm gonna show you guys a really good tip to fix them. But so this is the lip I'm gonna use. This is literally I've been obsessed with this lip. Even people at work have been like getting annoyed at me for using it so much because like it's all I wear right now. It's the Sephora Rouge Violette Brilliant Cream Lip Shine. I don't know if I butchered that saying or not, but whatever. It's in Sur Natural. It's in the shade 01, or Sur Natural is the shade as well, but like it's number 01, so yeah. It's just really pretty. Okay. So this is how that looks. It's really one of my favorite lips. I really love this lip so much. I'm gonna go ahead and play around though. I'm gonna add the Anastasia lip gloss and butterscotch, just because I feel like that'll like ombre it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's really pretty actually. Super, super glossy, but I've kind of been into the gloss lately, so I like it. I like it a lot actually. Like glass lips. So what I'm gonna do, okay, so to fix the lip lining area, I like to take a concealer that's a little bit darker than like my brightening, so I'm gonna use the Fenty one that I used earlier to warm up. Just takes like literally the ittiest bittiest on the back of your hand, like it's not even like, it's literally like a swipe. Take this, it's a very flat concealer brush, and then just go in. And you wanna, so you're erasing what you mess up, and then you wanna draw all the way to your, like, I don't know what this is called, but this portion of your lip, because it's gonna, like, your lips. Alright. And see how that just kind of, like, snatched the lips a little bit? Now, normally, at this step, I would, like, maybe put a setting spray on, but currently, I'm out of setting spray, so can't do that. However, I am going to go in first with my Dragon Beauty Transformation Heart Powders. I adore these. They are absolutely amazing. I like to go in with just a little bit of each, honestly. And put that under the eye. And it just, like, soft focuses the face. I don't really know how she created these. I don't know how, like, what mage she had to freaking make a contract with, but they're good. I do them just on the high points, like basically where I put concealer. Just to like soft focus those points, but also like bring light to those areas. And it just makes a really like really pretty just look overall. And then to finish off the entire look, I'm gonna go on to my signature Milk Heart Stamp. Literally, I'm like known for this. And put my little heart. And that is all. That's my whole look. Show off my necklaces. Okay. So overall thoughts on this foundation, I'm like looking in the viewfinder. Just to like see myself and how it's showing up on camera versus how it's in person. Honestly, it's beautiful in both. Beautiful. I am loving this. I'm kind of... So if you see, I've been like playing with my smile line a little bit. So it's not really smile line, it's like a dimple. Because when you go like that, I get this little line. It's really annoying. I don't like it. Well, no, I do like it, but like I hate that it makes all my foundations crease. But this one hasn't creased there yet. It was doing really, really perfect, and then I powdered, and then I did the baking, and it messed it up a little bit, so I think next time I might not bake there. But overall, normally I do have like a little bit of separation by now, just because like it always happens. But overall, this foundation is really pretty. It's like really matte, but it's not too matte to the point where I feel like I look dead and I look dry. Because sometimes matte foundations can look like just ugly, honestly. Like I'll just be completely frank about it. It reminds me a little bit of Dior Forever. Like the finish is very velvety, very nice, but it's not exact to Dior Forever. Like I wouldn't call it a dupe exactly, but I would call it like it's itself. It's its own foundation. However, for $20, they did that. They did that well. Especially for how much I used. I used a little bit. Like, I'm talking when I wear Found Sealer, especially, like, bro, this is, like, I feel like I have gone through so much of this foundation, and I've only had it for like 2 weeks. Like 2-3 weeks. Like, I use a lot of foundation when it comes to a lot of them. Like, I'll use like 4 to 5 pumps. This was like 2 beads, maybe, like 2 like little bitty. So overall, I really like this foundation. I'm gonna do a wear test on it. So definitely, like, I'll definitely update you guys, and especially on Instagram, make sure you check me out there, and like, I'll have the full tea on it, especially in my stories. I always do that. So yeah, if you guys like this video, if you guys like me, if you guys like my content and want to see more content from me, you should totally like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I will give you all of my links to everything. I will definitely be posting a little bit more because, as some of you know from my Instagram, I am now a semi-finalist for the Sephora squad. So what that means is that I could become a very much so like official influencer for Sephora. And it really means the world to me that I managed to make semi-finalist out of the thousands of people who like applied and whatnot. I am a part of the employee application one because I'm an employee of Sephora, and in the first Sephora squad search, you were not allowed to be employed by Sephora. This one you are, and I am so proud of myself and so proud of how far I've come, and I just want to make everybody else who supports me and everybody who sees a good future for me, I want to make them proud as well. So if you guys like this video, please do all the regular stuff and make sure you follow me, and I will be back. So see you guys, and I don't think I'm forgetting anything, so bye!